Welcome back to Avowed. We are in... What is this? Shatterscarp. Trying to get into Thirdborn. We're right here at Thirdborn. What would happen? Let me check something here. I'm going to check a setting here for just a moment. I want to see something. Display UI. No, don't change that. UI. I want to see what happens if I can get HUD, region name is on, damage numbers, lock compass to north. No, I don't want to do that. I was thinking it was already locked and I was going to change it. Alright, let's go into Thirdborn.
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Relax, Daran. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit.
Kai, what's this all about?
Left without saying my goodbyes.
Kai shouldn't be here. None of you should be here. Huh. You're with the Adirans now?
I'm with the Envoy, and we're against the Dream Scourge.
Show some respect to the person who just saved your lives. We don't want to quarrel. We're looking for Yatzli.
Right. Answer the question, Adiran.
Come on, Daran. They slew those dream thralls for us. I doubt he could have done that if he was sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Svef? The Adirans tried raising Fior. We'll be next.
But you have one tactical advantage. Fior didn't. Time. Not the Adirans, the Steel Garrote. But I know their next move.
Which we would love to share with Temerty if you'd let us in.
Daran, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you find symptoms, it's already too late.
Yep, I agree.
Better get to clearing out these corpses.
So we gotta talk to what's her name again? Oh wait, there's a plant over here. Do I want this plant? We take it. Spring berries are good. Alright, let's go. Thirdborn. Okay, let's see what's in Thirdborn. Another town. Just another town. Hopefully I can find a vendor, a merchant, and sell some stuff. I got a bunch of stuff to sell. Oh crap, and it's dark? Alright. Alright, so what are we doing? Speak with Yatzli. Where's she at?
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay?
Oh, shit.
Where's Yatzli? She's this way,
my uncle
okay.
out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
Leviathan Market. Oh, here's some market person. What do you got here, girl?
Someone else.
If you need material for bandages, I have some. I'll even give you a good price. Wish I could give it out for free, but I still have to eat.
Holy crap, look at the price of those weapons. 27,000. These are all superb weapons. So I guess I know where all my money's gonna go. She's all got grills. This is all wizard stuff. And you got exceptional stuff, which I don't need any exceptional stuff. Let's see what we got to sell. Weapon-wise, what do we got? We have the Emperor's Reach. I don't need that. That's a one-handed melee. I might, what is that? One-handed melee. Is that a sword? Killing an enemy gives you 10% attack damage and 10% move speed for 6 seconds. That's not bad. Special attacks stun a nearby kith. Cannot be chained. Okay, well, let's not sell that yet. An exceptional bow, we can sell that. Exceptional greatsword, we'll sell that. I have 2 fine aquabuses. Sell those. Fine bow. A fine axe. 2 fine round shields. Fine spear. Common pistol, we're going to break that down. We don't need to sell that. What does it say? RS, toggle stash items. So I can sell what I have in my stash? Really? Holy crap. I didn't know that. That is very handy. Woodman's labor, I don't want that. I already have a good axe. So let's sell that. Huh. You learn something new every minute in these games. Common pistol, we're going to break that down. We'll break down the wand. Actually, we'll just sell them. I mean, I'm right here. Let's just get the money. That stuff isn't giving me a bunch. What do we got under? This is medium armor. It's not going to help me out. Sell that. About jewels. Okay, so I got a bunch of money. So let's see what she had. What does she have along the line of armor? Gableson. Light armor. She's got some nice light armor, doesn't she? Thirdborn boots. Which reminds me, let's look at my clothing. Where's it at? My gloves and stuff. Here we go. I'm supposed to have some nice gloves from killing what's-her-name. Is it the Death Knight gloves? We killed the, what's-her-name at the entrance to this area. 15% frost damage. These are the ones here, Death Knight gloves. Carry capacity, resolve, maximum stamina. These are carry capacity, dexterity, dodge. Let's get rid of this one. Well, maximum stamina was nice too. Okay. Wolf boots, constitution, dexterity, blackwing gloves. Boots of the bricklayer, dodge distance, carry capacity, deerskin gloves. I gotta go through that stuff. I don't really know. What does she got material wise? So she has a bunch of amethyst wort. That's 900 gold or whatever you call it, a pop. And she has 5 of them. So I know where to come if I need something. What is this? Trinket. Speaking of, what do my trinkets look like? I can't sell my trinkets. At least I can't. Here they are. Garland of Wild Poison Proofed. Poison resistance. Gilded Skull. Reduces the cooldown for second wind. That I could get rid of. I'm not going to wear that. %, critical. 2% might. What is the Steel Garrote medallion? 2% revolve, or +2 resolve, and this is +2, not 2%, +2. And the vindictive critical hits deal poison damage. Okay, we need to swap some of that out later on.
That's not a fair
where are we trying? We're looking for what's her name?
It's okay.
What's singing? Something up there.
Do everything we can to keep.
Guess we'll have to go treasure hunting somewhere. Unless she's got something over here that's singing. Alright, let's go talk to what's her name. She's. Can I get up here? Let's see what's up here. Skates?
Godlike.
Oh, that must be the coin. Not yet, girl. We got things to do. We're working on stuff. We'll get to you. We'll get to you in a minute. Promise. So, is this the bounty board? I don't know where the bounty board is. We'll find it in the daytime. We gotta come back in the daytime. Or does the bounty board show up on the map? Let's see. Bounty board. Let's see where the bounty board is. I don't see it yet. This must be here somewhere, though. This is the... Wait, there's something here. There's something here. We're over here. And I bet you these are the bounty boards here. Let's go look at that real quick. That's behind us. This way? Or is that this person? That must be this person here. No. You want to go around this way. This way.
Who needs that?
Oh, what's that?
We still have stuff.
The corpse of the Leviathan. What's that? In honor of the legendary fisherman, those single-handedly claimed. Okay, whatever. Whatever. All right, so where is this at? Keep going this way. Oh, right here we go. So, where's the bounty person? Here?
Ah, hello, stranger. Welcome to Thirdborn.
Weird voice.
How can the Tiranui help?
I'm here to claim a bounty. Sorry to bother you. We won't do that right now.
Well, don't do it again unless you got something to show me.
Okay, so we got all the bounties here. So we'll get to these because I don't know which bounty we're supposed to grab. Anyway. Zareth, Chieftain. Let's see what the bounty thing is I have. Wait a minute. Here. Bounty right here. Dream Thrall, Dwarf's Braid. Dream Thrall, the braid lock of dirty brown hair is modded. Bounty trophy. Will pay well for completion of this bounty. Okay, but I don't know which one it is. Because it doesn't say anything about a dwarf, does it? Chieftain. Moipaki. Okay, let's go talk to what's her name. She's up this way.
You there, the one with the face.
Oh,
Perhaps
we don't got time.
You with riches in return for a simple favor.
Yeah, we'll get to you guys. We'll get all of this stuff hooked up in a minute. This guy's got notes. What's this note here?
Destroyed Fior? Yes.
Port Thirdborn's custom logbook. Master of business, origin, goods delivered.
They stole
Okay.
my research on the godless. I have to get it back. Let it go, Yatzli. They'll kill you.
They can certainly try.
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
What I want to know is why he's in the company of one of our own.
I meant to stop by, but I guess time got away from me.
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. But your friend has some explaining to do. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
From one warrior to another, I swear to you that I mean no harm. I'm on a critical mission to save lives from the Dream Scourge. I'm not Ludwin. Don't confuse me with that murderous zealot. It could have been far worse. I stopped Ludwin from harming Fior.
And that is the only good to come out of the matter. The attempt on an independent city like Fior is just...
I know you're upset, Temerty, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research, and who knows what she plans for it. But you know that if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill him myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthrall siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir.
Give to murder. The Inquisitor Ludwin has a message for you. Only my own Ludwig and her steel garrote are coming. Yatzli says the godless ruins here might hold the key to the Dream Scourge. Yeah, let's just do this one.
Does she intend to raise our home as well?
Maybe worse. Ludwig's goons stole all my research on the godless back in Fjord, and now she's a little too interested in the godless ruins here.
What do you mean?
Think of what Ludwig did at Fjord, then use your imagination. The Inquisitor might be after the location of the garden, too. We have to beat her to it.
Andra's depths. If I could help you, I would. The fact of the matter is, I'm in over my head already. I can't even protect the ruins myself. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now. No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringgrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatzli. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Sounds like Ringrim might block Ludwig from the ruins and buy us some time. Is there anyone who doesn't want a piece of these ruins? Let's do this one.
The Queen of Terror. She's a perfect match for a Death Guard. But why Naku Kubel specifically? The ruins have stood for centuries, and there are plenty of other places to look at dream thralls. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe.
So
I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwig wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage.
Well, I need those ruins, so if that means dealing with Ringrim, so be it. I just want to find the garden. I don't want to deal with an Archmage.
Yeah, absolutely no one wants to deal with an Archmage. Not unless they've got a death wish.
Look on the bright side. If we survive this, it'll make a great story.
When an Archmage like Ringgrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient dead to guard her domain.
Waste not, want not, I suppose. Is it strange that I'm only more interested now?
I suspect that's the point. I think Ringgrim enjoys her reputation almost as much as she enjoys earning it. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But if you want to find Ringgrim, head east of here, go past the Pargrunen ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatzli, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerti. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck.
I'll keep her safe.
Good. It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatzli, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
How exciting.
Everybody's got...
We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. Oh, you do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an Archmage, after all.
Now I'm feeling underdressed.
Alright. so let's see. Everybody wants to talk to me now. Who's that other question down at the bottom there? Is that Marius? She wants to talk. Let's go grab the bounties off the bounty board real quick. Those were down here. I can't remember. I think they were. Right here. Let's grab these. That way when we're out and about.
Let me know when you've taken care of the Zorin. I've heard of throwing rocks at people, but not the other way around.
Oops.
It'll be good to have just a little less crime around here.
Oh, that doesn't look good, Captain Dago.
Enjoy skeleton hunting, friend. Put him out of his misery, will you?
A cartographer in Paradise has reported his assistant missing in Shatterscarp Desert. A reward will be offered. Okay, so this is the other, the cartographer. Alright, so let's see which of these I've got that's done. Oh, somebody, look at this one here. This is a 3-skull one. Here's another 3-skull one. Claim the bounty. Okay, this is the guy we got already. A dwarf among them. Let's claim that one. How much is he's going to pay me?
Oh,
I think the
you're
bounties
back.
go up every...
What do you want?
This guy's voice is nuts. I'm here to
Really?
claim a bounty.
Which one? One less thing for me to worry about.
1,200.
Thank you.
Nice.
Enjoy your skates.
Skates, huh? Okay,
Well,
we're good.
off you go then. Back to killing things and leaving me alone.
Okay, that voice is a little weird. We need to go see. There was a couple of. Let's see. These guys all want to talk. We got to get back to camp at some point. Let's just pick up a couple more side quests.
Who needs fabric?
Not her.
We still have stuff.
This person up here. What is
There
this?
he is. Come on, Chico. You can do this. Godlike.
What do you need, dude?
Winds above. You're really here. I knew I had to find you as soon as I heard you were in Thirdborn.
Chico? When did you get so tall? I almost didn't recognize you.
Kai! You're here too? Now I know Thirdborn is in good hands. We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. It's worse every day. One of our neighbors wasn't himself, and we can't afford to lose anyone. We need people who will fight back. People like Kai, and my uncle Capo.
Me? You don't know what you're saying. Believe me. But Capo, he's the real deal. That old salt's a monster slayer.
That Leviathan hanging over the market? That was his work.
I've known plenty of heroes. You'd have to be a legend to win a fight like that.
Exactly. Uncle Capo's the greatest warrior Thirdborn's ever seen. But, well, Thirdborn hasn't seen the Capo I know in a long
hummingbird.
time.
That was pretty cool.
I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. He may be old now, but we can still use his experience. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, they'd all follow him. I hate to impose, but would you pay him a visit? He lives on the northeast side of town. He's tired of hearing from me. Maybe one hero to another, you know?
Alright. See that hummingbird floating there? That was pretty funny when he was talking. There's a little hummingbird floating there. Alright, let's go. There was another guy. There it is. See it? Right there. That's crazy. Alright, let's go talk to... There was a guy... Where was he at? Down here? This way? Not this way. This way? Let's see where he was. I guess I was looking on the map. He was on the map somewhere. Right here. So he's down here somewhere. There he is.
You there, the one with the face.
Hello, friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal today? Really, it's radiant. I've got a bit of a personal matter, and I'd appreciate some help.
What's wrong? Why not get help from the Taranui? Aren't they the law enforcement around here?
Why are you bringing the authorities into this? Have you spoken to Hajime? He doesn't need to be involved. Look, there's a great reward in it for whoever helps me. Wink.
Let's say I'm interested for now.
You won't regret it, I swear. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather stay private. Embarrassing, you know. So, I'm quite desperate for a friendly and discreet courier.
What's in the package?
Oh, you know, I'm just an intensely private person. My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. To find him, I'd have to follow the path. They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it. I've not been able to find any of it, though. Maybe you'll have better luck.
The way you're talking makes it sound like I'm picking up something illicit.
No, that's crazy. You're so crazy. We certainly don't need to tell Hajime about our crazy ideas either.
If there are toxins involved, I absolutely want in.
Ah, good. Thank you. Well, looks like you best be off. Be sure to get there and back quick as you can. I'll be here waiting.
It's not gonna be fast, dude. We're just
Naito
lining you up, man.
And his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
And he's a vendor?
Welcome back. How can I help?
Let's see what you got. Not much. No maps. I gotta find somebody that's got a map too. Okay, so he's a vendor. Merchant, I guess you could say. Let's see, there's something else in here. Yatzli? Is that where we're going to see Yatzli? No, we gotta go, let's put that back up. Where's Yatzli at? That's what we want, not battle scars. Shatterscape, face your fears, talk to Yatzli. That's the one we want. He's down here at pretty high level. That's 3 skulls, 2 skulls, 3 skulls, 2 skulls. And what about the... This is still 3 skulls. I don't know what's going on with that one. Alright, where's Yatzli at? Yatzli? We don't know where she is. Or this is her down here? Yeah, okay. So we got another... We're right there. We have another quest right there. What's this? Find the graffiti. Yeah, we'll get to that too. That's a side quest. Alright, let's see if we can get this quest here. We are so behind me. This way.
Don't forget your friend
This way?
Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
Definitely have enough stuff to upgrade some more things now. But who knows? They may not be. It may not be enough now because we're probably going to be under leveled a little bit.
Why do you spend so much on glaze, Merrick? Pots look fine.
They're urns for ashes. They're supposed to look.
Man, everything's locked up around here.
Why does it
I think they're
matter?
afraid of people stealing stuff.
Seems like a waste of coin to me.
Yeah, I'm not taking advice from someone who makes bowls to shit in.
Makes bowls to shit in. Alright, so where's this other... She doesn't want to come down to the docks. This other quest, where's it at? Oh, I'm in the wrong direction. I gotta go this way. Man, there's a lot of stuff around here. Backpack. Everybody wants to talk. I guess every time you get to a new town, everybody wants to talk. I'm here this time, so we gotta go around. We gotta go this way. And then... Not that way, this way?
Don't forget your friend Geico.
No. Or maybe in this building? Might be in there. In here? Yeah, here we go.
So, another day, another drunkard.
My dear envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of more civilized days.
Glad to bring you a little joy to this middle. What is that? What the mud and gore ass caked on me suggest? Seems like there's plenty of civilization to go around here in Thirdborn. Let's just do this one.
Noble in mission and spirit both. Truly, the Emperor chose his envoy well. I envy you to have met him. I fear he never made it down to the port. Not while I was there.
He's practically an Adiran citizen.
How I miss the sight of your strapping tall grass pikemen on parade.
The pride of high crowned, I served among them once.
And now you are relegated to the fringes of the Empire, like me. Ugh, I'm wandering. Forgive me, envoy. This land takes its toll on my mind and spirit both. I am Nagunu, beleaguered captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga. They saw Adir with me, you know, then abandoned me here. Oh, I miss them terribly.
Nostalgia and alcohol are a dangerous mixture.
I am drunk on memory only, and perhaps some regret. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table, to share one last drink and part as friends.
Let's see, if you want me to find your crew, Captain, just say so.
You would do that?
Sure,
Venture
we're good
out
guys.
into the wastes to look for them?
Can't make any promises, but I'll look.
Negotiate for the Emperor himself. If anyone could convince Tawe, Koa, and Ranga to share one last drink with me, it's you.
Where can I find... Oh, God, I gotta look them all up?
Just to the northeast, living by an oasis in the Sand Sea. No fence, no walls, no roof, exposed to the world. But that's our Tawe. Nothing ever troubled him that the stars couldn't fix. Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. Fled to the shark's teeth with a few others when the plague came. He always had a fragile soul.
How about the other guy?
She's
One more.
a scholar of munitions, happier in the hold with gunpowder than out beneath the sky. I expect she's still holed up in the mine outside of town, polishing her arms.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
You have been more than generous with your time as it is. Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work, envoy, and in all your labors to come.
Oh, maybe I should hire a bard. Better than off-key shit
Okay.
all day.
We got a bunch of stuff we're talking about. What she got? Let's see what you got here, girl. What do you got?
Welcome to the Dead Swordfish. I wondered when I'd see you around here. What can I do for you?
Just see what you got. What can we buy? She has... No maps, though, huh? Totem maps? That's what we're looking for, is a totem map. Fragments of the eyes. This map, there we go, provides information on the locations of fragments for what... There we go. Son of a bitch. That's what I want. Yep, take it. Take my money. Alright, so we got that too. So, we had a good run here.
The Highlands, watch your back. They're dangerous.
What else is around here? Before we talk to Yatzli, let's go to a camp. Let's go to our camp out here. Thirdborn. Let's go to our camp right here. Talk to the gang. Then we'll go talk to Yatzli and get her on board, because then we're going to leave somebody behind. I'm thinking it's going to be Kai. He's a good guy. I think we gotta leave him behind. If she's the other girl's if she's some kind of a mage. Alright, everybody. Spill your guts. What do you got?
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place.
How so?
Well, that's what I'm trying to nail down. You ever come back to a place and feel like the buildings are smaller and the colors are duller?
Yeah, I felt that when I returned home from my first campaign.
Then you get it. Thirdborn was always this rugged oasis. Dangerous and out of the way, but bursting with vitality. It was a harbor for larger-than-life types. People like Capo, the Leviathan Slayer, and Tama. Glory seekers, trophy hunters, warriors trying to leave their battles behind. People who built around their stories and their scars.
I saw more scars than glory back there. Sounds more like legend than reality.
Guess it felt like one, too. Hardtack and Merc brew after a long day's patrol tasted better than any feast. Being back, it felt like we were watching Thirdborn die a slow death.
Thirdborn has probably changed over the years, but so have you. They're facing the brunt of the Dream Scourge. That would take its toll anywhere. You're in mourning for the home you left. It may not have been as do this.
True. But I can't help but feel that the Thirdborn I knew 6 years ago would have faced it better. I think what's eating at me is that Thirdborn seems rudderless. The Dream Scourge is one threat. Conflict with Adir is another. The Living Lands is changing, and Thirdborn feels like a barnacle on a moving ship. Temerity's leading them as best she can, but towards what? What are we doing out here besides surviving?
Sometimes survived is enough. Thirdborn will change and adapt with the rest of the Living Lands. It's not enough to run from something. You need to run. You need something to run to. Sounds personal, Kai. Let's sometimes surviving
For a while,
is enough.
I suppose. Eventually, you need more. What about you? You were sent by your Emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge. Since then, you've died, met a secret god, and gotten swept up in tensions between your empire and our scattered settlements. Between releasing Egwolf and thwarting the Steel Garrote and Emerald Stair, you've opposed your empire's interests. Do you know what you're sailing towards, or are you drifting with the tides?
Adir's interests are unjust, and our alliance with the Steel Garrote leads us down a dark path. Helgard and Ludwin aren't the final word. I'm loyal to Adir's interests in my own way. Let's see. Adir's interests are unjust, and our alliance. I mean, let's try this one.
That kind of clarity is rare. Your Emperor's lucky to have you. Thanks for talking. I hope Thirdborn is able to find its way somehow.
Do we want to do this again?
A marker of his service to Thirdborn's defense. And something that helps his comrades identify his remains, if needed.
You always hope it won't come to that.
You hope it won't, but you know it might. It's an old Rautian naval tradition that Thirdborn's kept alive. And another debt I owe him.
Alright, so long, dude.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, who's next? Where's Marius? What do you want, dude? See what he's got.
Listening to Yatzli's thoughts about godless ruins is one thing. Bringing her along for the rest of the trip is something else.
You don't trust her?
Well, don't you think it's a little convenient? You need to go somewhere no one ever goes, and here she is to show you the way? If she's read anything about the garden, it was written centuries ago. Obviously, things have changed since then.
You seem really bothered by this.
Pedraku. It's my job to guide you as safely as possible. What you're doing isn't safe. I'll go along with whatever you decide. Just don't be disappointed when she doesn't show you what you wanted to see. Anyway.
Alright,
if I must.
where's, Giada? Where's she at? There she is.
The dream scourge is getting worse. First our land, then our animals. Now our people. If we don't put a stop to it, we're looking at the end of the living lands.
We'll stop it somehow. Yes.
How can anyone expect us to do both? As if the dream scourge wasn't enough of a problem, the Adherents are profiting off our misfortune. They haven't come to help us. They're here to exploit our weakness.
Like every conqueror. Cruel but effective. I expect nothing less from Ludwin. At least now it's common knowledge. My people are in dire need of correction.
We thwarted her in Emerald Stair. Maybe we can do it again. It's too bad. We're fighting for our lives, our souls, and our freedom. I don't know if we can win all three.
Won't be easy, but we'll make
You really
it.
think so? My apologies for acting cynical, but
Oh,
it
you're just a
feels as
whiny
if
bitch.
nature, politics, and even the very gods are working against us. I don't appreciate being backed into a corner, but here I am.
Must be nice having Yatzli around. Should I talk about
Despite
Yatzli? What she says
everything
about
that's
that?
happened, I'm so grateful to be working with Yatzli. In many ways, Quilici has been like a second father to me. But Yatzli, she's like my dirty aunt who's up to no good.
We all need a few bad influences in our lives. Can we trust
As
her?
long as you don't feed her after midnight. She gets gassy, temperamental, and somehow it's your fault. While I have your attention, I've been thinking. Why is Inquisitor Ludwin suddenly interested in godless ruins?
She keeps her motives vague for a reason.
She's a smart one. I'll give her that. We should be ready for anything. Something tells me Ludwin isn't finished with us yet.
Yeah, what do you think? Get some rest, girl.
Pleasant dreams.
Alright, let's see what we can... we should be able to upgrade everything. Let's see what we got here. No, we still can't. Yeah, we can upgrade. I would like to upgrade my pistol, or my, not my pistol. Yes. This is my rifle. We have my rifle. What's this one? The Emperor's Reach. We can just store that. I don't know what I want to do with that just yet. The Light of Day. These are two swords. This one does some good stuff, actually. Good damage, good stun. Let's put the Light of Day. Let's put does that do fire? That does fire, doesn't it? Yeah, hits deal 10% bonus fire damage, right. So can I upgrade my armor again? I can upgrade my armor too. Get a little bit more damage reduction. We might need to do that, but I'm still gonna go on the offensive here. Nope. So I can upgrade... How many? I can only upgrade... I can upgrade 3 things. Can I make any worth? I cannot. So I can upgrade this. I cannot upgrade 3 things. I can only upgrade this if I want to upgrade this, or I can upgrade this, which is my axe, and that costs me 4 wort, and then this costs me 4 wort. So let's do that. Let's upgrade this, and let's upgrade this. Okay, so we got that upgraded. Okay, and if I'm enduring damage during the day, plus 3% damage reduction, plus 3% additional damage reduction. Plus 3 of damage. Okay, alright. Increases your health restoration from all sources by 20%. Okay, and we can upgrade our shield, but I'm not even using the shield. I shouldn't be carrying it around. I'm not good with shields like this. Now we have the long touch. We can upgrade this too. Let's do this also. Petrified wood branch. We can do some petrified wood, can't we? No, I only have. Yes, we can. Let's do some of this. We can make 5. Let's do 5. Why not? Now we have some petrified wood branch, which will allow me to still not up. I still need 6. I only got 5, right? Where's it at? Petrified wood branch. Well, this says I have. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Back up. What does this say? I need 6, and I only have 5. Petrified wood branch. This says. Oh, I gotta make it. I can make 2. Let's see. Still not enough though, right? It is enough. Okay, let's upgrade my bow to +3 and +1 exceptional. Let's upgrade this one. I'm not using that much, but it might come in handy at some point. I don't know. Because this has what? Power attacks, and this does 5% damage against enemies with full health. Okay.
Kai, does the word Nemnok mean anything to you?
Numbnuts?
The one who devours?
There were rumors of a cult in Deadfire that followed Nemnok. Some kind of tyrannical monster.
Interesting. One of my books refers to Nemnok as a god, the immortal eater of worlds.
Right. That sounds wonderful.
Another book refers to them as an imp, a tiny, foul-mouthed creature hurling insults.
Those sound like campfire stories. You can't believe everything you read.
It would be useful to have a god on our side, but perhaps not an imp god. That sounds like more trouble than it's worth.
Okay, this little chit-chat stuff. Let's see what we can do here. The Emperor's Reach. We can definitely enchant this. So what would that do if we enchanted this? Imperial Rebuke. A successful parry, which is not good for me. Killing an enemy restores health and gives you plus 15% attack damage and 20% movement speed for 8 seconds. Let's do this. Let's enchant this one. Okay, so let's put my other sword away because I just don't need it for now. Which one? No, over here. We want to put something in there. We want to put not one last trick. Is that it? One last trick? No. That's mine. That's the my long gun. Where is it? The last light of day. Let's put this away for now. This is 64 damage, and the Emperor's Reach is 88 damage. Let's store this one. Kind of lighten my load a little bit. Now let's break down some stuff. So we're running this a little long. Let's break this down. Emperor's Reach, Grimoire. Let's get rid of this. We're still kind of heavy. Oh no, that's it. That's where we want to be.
You know, people don't think steam thistle has any medicinal properties.
Oh?
But if you grind it up and add some clean water, it's decent at protecting your skin from the sun.
That will be a great help on our travels. I detest the sun.
It also doesn't taste half bad on bread, if you don't mind picking out all the little pricklers.
I think I'll stick to butter. But at least we have options.
Wait, did you ask about that, or was it Kai? Never mind. Carry on.
Yes, definitely. Carry on. So, that's gonna be it. When we come back, we'll go talk to Yatzli and see what her deal is. So, if you're watching, Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See ya.